Good morning everyone and welcome back to watch the European Classic Bench Press Championships here in Ylitornio, Finland. And this is the first time we are having this competition. And today we are starting with Women Masters 1, all the weight classes. But since we don't have anyone in the lightest weight classes, we have only 57, 63, 72, 84 and 84 plus. And we have 16 lifters. And we have our first lifter on the platform, and she's Simone Brand from Germany, and she's opening at 50 kilos. And she's lifting in 63 kilos. And it's a good lift. And our next lifter is Doris Augustiniak from Germany as well, and she's opening at 55 kilos. And she's lifting in 57. And we have 5 lifters in 57. And there she goes, she has the bar. And it looks easy. And that's what an opener should be like. It's 3 white lights, it's a good lift. You don't want to start too light, but it has to be a weight you can do for sure. So if you are nervous, you can still do it. And Europeans, it's a big competition, so people usually are a bit nervous. Our next lifter is also from Germany. And she's Martina Rummel. And seems her personal best is 65 kilos. And now she's opening at 62.5. So quite close to her personal best. And that looked easy as well, like they have been now. 3 white lights. And we have Spakova Tatiana coming on the stage next, and she's from Latvia. And she's opening at 72.5, and her personal best is 75. So also just 2.5 kilos less. And here she is, bar is loaded, and she can come on the stage. And she's finding her position, her shoulder blades, putting her feet in the right place. And then she nodded to the spotter that she's ready for the lift-off. Everything is right and tight. And it's an easy lift. She has no problem with that weight. And yeah, it's 3 white lights as expected. And then it's Tiina Marjusaari from Finland. And she's opening at 75 kilos, also 2.5 kilos below her personal best. And in original prognosis, she's second. But Tatiana Spakova is really close to her, so we will see what happens. And she has an interesting style to get in the position on the bench. She doesn't want a lift off, she was shaking her head. that was replaced. She didn't get the start command. Seems her elbow wasn't locked out, it was a bit flexed, so the head referee said she should start again. And she has 15 seconds left, so now she needs to get it right or she won't get the command. And she got it now. And yes, she can do it. It takes a bit of your concentration when you have to do that you have to replace and start again. So it can be a difficult lift because of that. Of course, it's also when you take it from the rack by yourself, it takes some of your strength. So you should get it right. And bar is loaded for Mariana Vähäsantanen from Finland. And she's opening at 75 kilos. And she's lifting in 63 kilo weight class today. She also lifts in 57 sometimes. And her personal best, it says here it's 70, so 75. We are already higher than that. She struggled maybe a bit on the chest, but it's a good lift. 3 white lights. Doesn't matter if you struggle, if you can still hit it. And next lifter is Ino Mayomi from Great Britain, and it's the same weight, it's 75 kilos, but we are up to 72 kilo weight class right now. So far all the lifters have hit their openers, no problem with them. And there she's getting stable. And she got the command. And she has a really nice arch. Looks easy. It's an easy lift. And her personal best is 80, so should be easy. We are below that. And next lifter is Sanna Joutsila from Finland. The same weight, 75 kilos, and we are now in 84 kilo weight class. And her personal best is 77.5, so 2.5 kilos less. And there she is. And you can see she has a braid. If you have long hair, you usually need to tie it when you bench, because otherwise the referees can't see your head, that it stays on the bench. So if it's open down, then they might tell you to tie it up. It's easier to just do it already before. And she got the command, everything is okay. And it's an easy lift. Looked really light. And I suppose, yes, it is 3 white lights. Didn't say that she struggled. Of course, it's can't see everything from here, like the soles or maybe the butt coming up a bit or something, downward movement. Next lifter is from Germany, Müller Freie Karina, and she's opening at 77.5, and it's the same weight class, 84, as where Sanna Joutsila was lifting. And her personal best is 80, so Sanna and Karina, they are quite close to each other. They'll have to fight who will get silver. Marju Saari is. Well, let's see. She's the third one in that weight class, but her opener is higher, but you never know what happens. And it was a good lift. Looked easy. And Karian Stephanie from France is our next lifter. And it's 80 kilos. We are in 63 kilo weight class. So with this lift, she'll be first one in that weight class, but Vähäsantanen benched 75, though it was maybe a bit heavy after replacing, so her second will be 77.5, so it could be that we have the winner here on the stage already. That was a long press, and she struggles a bit, but she got it. The bar was moving towards head and feet a bit. It's 3 white lights. So when you bring the bar down to your chest, you want to keep it there without any movement direct. It has to be straight away like that. Otherwise you won't get the press command, and that's also energy wasting. And it's Luoto Satu from Finland. It's 82.5, and we are 72 kilo weight class, and her personal best is 87.5. So she's opening lighter, and it looks lighter. That's a sure opener, really light. It's a good lift, 3 white lights. And in the same weight class, it's Tiina Voho from Finland as well, and she's opening at 85, so 2.5 kilos more than Satu. It seems that Satu has benched 2.5 kilos more earlier, or personal record is 2.5 kilos more, but that's a really small difference, so we don't know yet what happens. The medals are not given yet. They'll need to lift to get them. And she got the command. Yeah, it looks easy. She's strong, looking strong. And it's 3 white lights. And Marju Saari from Finland as well. We have quite a few Finnish lifters here, obviously, because the meet is in Finland, though it's in Lapland, and it takes some traveling for everyone, but it's easier than in some other countries, and of course it's awesome to lift in a big meet in your own country. So we have a big team here now. And Marju Saari is opening at 85 kilos. And that is more than Müller, Frey and Joutsala have as their second attempt. And it looks easy. I think we have a winner here. It's 3 white lights. Because I think she has a lot more in her. And it's Jackie Go from Great Britain next. And we move to 84 plus, heavyweight category. And she is opening at 85, and we have another lifter in that weight class who is opening at 90. Tarja Perälä. And here we go. No problem with that weight. It was easy opener. And next it's Tarja Perälä from Finland. So as I told you just a moment ago, she's in the same weight class with Go from Great Britain. So they are the 2 lifters in 84 plus, and let's see, she's opening at 90, but Go has put 90 as her second attempt, so we don't know how big jumps they take, or anything can happen. Somebody can miss a lift, or we don't know yet. There she is, waiting for the start command. And it's easy. It looked nice, controlled. I would think it's a good lift. It is 3 white lights. And we have 1 lifter left on our first round in Masters 1, Women Masters 1, all weight classes. And she is Karatska Ganna from Ukraine. And her opener is 92.5. And she's in the 57 kilo weight class. So if she gets this lift, I would say she has won. Because then the next lifter will have 77.5 as her second attempt. So if she's opening at 92.5, I think that's already too far for the other lifters. And that's a really, really strong bench. Talking about masters, and 57 kilo. And she weighed 56.75 on the scale this morning. It's a good lift, 3 white lights. Look nice and easy. And we have the winner there. Our second round starts, and it's Doris Augustiniak from Germany. And she has 60 kilos now on the bar. And she's also in 57 kilo weight class. She's right now 5th in that class. But the next lifter is lifting, 67.5, so might be too far away, but we don't know yet. We'll have to watch and see. And she notes that she's ready, so she can lift off. And she doesn't really have a big arch. Some people, you can see that they have really big arch, and it makes the range of motion shorter. She struggled a bit on the chest. It was difficult to press it off the chest, but once she got it moving, it moved fast and nice, and it was 3 white lights and good lift. Franz Simon from Germany, and we go to 63 kilo weight class. Her second lift is 60 kilos. She started at 50, so that's quite a big jump. 10 kilos in bench press. I think that's a lot. I think maybe you are trying to make it secure too much if you have 10 kilo jump, but of course I'm not the one deciding their strategies, and it's still easy. Yeah, I think she could have maybe opened higher, and if it works, it works. And it's Rummel from Germany. We go to 57 kilos, and she has now 67.5 on the bar. Her first lift was 62.5, so 5 kilos more. And if she gets this one, she is in fourth place in the weight class. I doubt she will get to 75, what it would take to be third. And you can see that she brings the bar quite low to her tummy, not really on her chest, but that's allowed. You can make the range of motion shorter like that too. And Spakova Tatiana from Latvia, 75 kilos. It's just 2.5 kilos more than her opener, which was 72.5. So you can see some people taking a lot bigger jumps, like the one who took 10 kilos, and this is just 2.5 kilos. It's interesting. I find strategies interesting and attempts. So 75, and with this lift, she will be third. She is already third. Marjusari benched 75 as her opener, but her body weight is lighter, so 75 doesn't bring Spakova to the second place. It slowed down a bit. Looked a bit heavy, that she had to work for it already, but I think she has more in her. And then it's Marjusari from Finland, 77.5. And if I remember correctly, she struggled on her first, that she had to replace it because her elbow was unlocked. So this time she wants to get it right first try, especially because she doesn't have a lift off, so it means that she needs to use her strength to get the bar off the rack. And like you see, it's a lot lighter now. Now that she can concentrate on it, it doesn't break her mental game, and she doesn't use strength for nothing. It's a lot lighter. Yeah, 2 white lights. There was 1 red, but that doesn't matter. 2 white lights is all you need. Third one is a bonus. And it's the same weight for Vähäsantanen from Finland, 77.5 kilos, but we move up to 63 kilo weight class. And Vähäsantanen weighed 62 and 66 on the scale. I would assume she has had breakfast too, because she usually lifts in 57. Struggled a bit. It looked a bit heavy, but 3 white lights. It's I think it was a good second attempt, so she can try still something higher on her third and push it a little. It's Joutsala Sanna from Finland again, and 80 kilos in weight class 84 kilos. She opened at 75, so now 80. 5 kilos more. And her grip is not as wide as it's possible. If you can see the rings on the bar, and you have to cover those rings, so at least have your index fingers on them. Okay, now it's a bit wider that she put herself in the right position, but still could be wider. She could have her fist on the other side of the rings, and it looks nicely. Moves nicely, looks nice. 3 white lights. The bar path was maybe swaying a bit, but she got it up. That's all that matters. Müller-Freie, Karina from Germany, also in 84 kilo weight class as Joutsala before, and now her second attempt is 82.5. This is more than her personal best. She has benched 80 kilos as her personal best, and yeah, she's heavier than Joutsala, so Joutsala has put 82.5 as her second attempt. So if Müller-Freie doesn't get her third attempt, but Joutsala does, then she can be second. But this looks nice and easy. I think she has more in her, so she just needs a wise choice for her third attempt and she can get silver. Or maybe bronze, gold. We don't know how Sari will do on her attempts. And from France, Karian Stéphanie, 85 kilos, and we are now in 63 kilo weight class. And if she gets this weight, she has won gold. Vähäsantanen, who is in second place, has 80 as her third attempt, and yeah, I don't think she should put more because it looked quite heavy, so I don't think she has more than 80 in her. But first, Karian and 85, and it's easy. It's easy, lightweight. 85 is also her personal best, so she tied that now, and it's 3 white lights, and we have the winner in 63. Now Satu Luota from Finland, 85 kilos. And this is her 8th year competing. I can hear our announcer say that. I don't have this information here. I can just repeat what she says if there's some information. So this is 2.5 kilos more than her first attempt. And she needs to work for it. It slows down, but she can push it through the sticking point. 3 white lights. Good lift. Now she can still push it a little and try a heavier weight. Then it's Voho Tiina, also from Finland, also in 72 kilos, and she has 87.5 on her second attempt. So does Ino Mayomi from Great Britain in the same weight class, so we will now see them and see who will be in which place. And Mayumi has a really big jump as well. She opened at 75 and now she will go to 87.5, so that's 12.5 kilos if my math is correct. And she can push it. Needs to work for it, but she can push it. It wasn't her 1 RM, I don't think so. It's good lift. She can do maybe a bit more. So it's the same weight for Mayumi from Great Britain. Oh no, sorry, it's 87.5, not the same weight. No, same weight, yes. I can't see the scorecard properly, yes. So Woho has 87.5 and Luoto 85, and now it's Mayumi with 87.5. And with this lift, she'll be second because Woho's body weight was lighter. So with the same lift, yeah, that was easy. I don't know why they opened that light from 75 to 87.5 as a light second attempt. I think she could have just opened with that. Well, yeah, Woho is now first, Mayumi is second, and Luoto is third in 72. And Saari Marju from Finland as well, as many people in this flight. And it's 87.5 in 84 kilos. And she'll be in the first place with this lift. And it looks that she can win with this lift. Unless Müller-Freie from Germany will increase her third attempt. And it's an easy lift. And it's really light. Yeah, she can lift heavier. I think first place is hers. Then we go to Go from Great Britain. It's 90 kilos as her second attempt, 5 kilos more than her opener. And Perälä Tarja from Finland has 95 as her second attempt in the same weight class, and it's them two lifting in that. So let's see what happens on their third attempts, first, second attempts. So let's see who gets gold and who gets silver. Easy. No problem. Good lift, 3 white lights. It's a personal best as well, yeah. And she started the personal best. She lifted 80 before. And now it's Perälä Tarja from Finland, 95, stay in the same weight class, over 84 kilos. And nobody has missed a lift in this flight yet. So Women Masters 1, they have all hit their lifts so far. Let's see what the third round brings. They might need to reach a bit more, push it a little higher. And she can do it. You need to just lock your elbows. It looked heavy, it stopped, but she didn't quit. And that's important. You can't quit. You just keep pushing. And that's how you get through the sticking point, and then you can lock your elbows and that's it. You gotta lift. It sounds easy, doesn't it? I wish it was that easy when I'm lifting myself. It's a lot easier to say. Anyway, I don't think Tarja has a lot more left. It looked heavy. So I think Go should maybe lift more than 95 as a second and third attempt. Look, maybe she has it. But we don't know. They have their coaches doing their strategies. They don't ask me. And it's Karatska from Ukraine. And she starts... No, it's the last lift of the second round. It's 97.5, so the heaviest lift so far. And she brings it down, nice control. No. It started up, but then came down. I said it was really controlled when she brought it down. I think it might have been a bit too slow, so she was using her strength to that instead of using it and pushing it up. You have to control it so you don't sink it in your chest. Oh, some people do that on purpose as well, but so that you are all tight and muscles get stretched when you bring it down. But you can't be too slow. It's not supposed to be a negative rep. Third round starts. It's Augustiniak from Germany. It's 62.5. And yeah, it's personal best. Her personal best was 57.5. And she already topped that on her second attempt with 60 kilos. And this is 62.5. And it's a long way to push. She doesn't have a arch really. So yeah, this looks like not happening. Yeah, too heavy. Unfortunately, no lift. Maybe she can work on her arch a bit, and then she can get a lot shorter range of motion. Then when the way to push is shorter, then of course it's easier as well. Brandt from Germany, Brandt Simone, 65 kilos. It's her personal best. She tied her earlier personal best 60 on her second attempt. And now it's 65. And she's third in 63 kilo weight class in Masters 1. Oh, she can do it. She looked a bit unsure, bringing it down and moved a... No, it's no lift. Like I said, it moved a bit on her chest, and I think that might have been why they gave her red lights. It has to settle on the chest, and that's what it looked like, where the problem was. We have Rummel from Germany. We have 57, and she's lifting 70 now, and she's in 4th place, and this will not change her placing. So Spakova, Marjusaari and Kadatska have the medals in Masters 157. She brings it down. And she struggles. Can she do it? Can she push it through? Yes, she can. She doesn't quit. No give up in her. And that's how you compete. A sign of a champion, as my coach always says. And it was a nice lift. Nicely. It was a nice grinder. Spakova from Latvia, 77.5, and she's third, and it won't change her placing in 57. Marjusaari has lifted the same 77.5, but Marjusaari was lighter. Her body weight was lighter, so Spakova would need a heavier lift to win her. And there she's finding the arch and then bringing her feet down. You have to have your whole sole on the ground, your heels on the ground as well. That was really fast. Yeah, I think it was too fast and too much weight. And no lift. So she finishes with 75 kilos and gets bronze. Marjusaari, 80 kilos. So she's now second in 57, and that's where she will be, because Kadatska got 92.5 on first attempt already, so there's no beating her. Marjusaari is quite a new competitor, but obviously really strong. No lift off. Now she needs to have her elbows locked, that she gets the command. She got it. And now you need to push it through. Don't give up, just push it. Now there's a She hit the lift, but I think there was a downward movement, so the bar went down. Yeah, red lights, 3 red lights. Too bad because she got it, but at some point the bar came down a bit, and that's something that can't happen. Once you start pushing it up, it has to either stay in the same place or go up, and no going down. 80 kilos for Vähäsantanen Mariana from Finland in 63 kilo weight class, and that means that she'll be second and get the silver. Carion from France has already won with 85 kilos. And I think Vähäsantanen 77.5 looked a bit heavy already. But let's see if she can still hit this one. No, she cannot. 77.5 and silver. That's good. And it's a new personal best. Her personal best was 70 before this meet. And Müller Freie Karina from Germany. And yeah, she changed her weight to 87.5. So she is still fighting for the gold medal. So that means that there's a change, and it's Joutsala Sanna who is lifting next with 85 kilos. So the weight is right, but they need to change the rack height because it's a different lifter. So Müller Freie wants to bench 87.5 on her third attempt, because that's what Saari Marju has benched. No, it's because Joutsala is benching 85, so and Müller Freie is heavier than Joutsala, so she needs to bench more to get silver. So Saari already has the gold medal with her 87.5 because she's lighter than Müller Freie, and she's too heavy, unfortunately, today, but 80 kilos that she hit as her second attempt, that's enough for bronze today. Bronze is good, medals are good. And next, Satu Luoto, 87.5. Now if she hits this one, but Mayomi doesn't hit her third attempt, she can place second. She already has the bronze, but her body weight was lighter than Mayomi's, so let's see what happens. She needs this lift if she wants to place higher, and she can push it through. She needs and she is third in 72, Masters 172, 85 kilos. That's a good lift. 87.5 is her personal best, so she didn't get there today. Wasn't maybe her day today. And then Müller Freie Karina from Germany, 87.5 kilos, and that was the change she made before, so she could get silver, and now it's hers already because Joutsala missed her third attempt. And Saari Marju has won this 84 kilo weight class. And she's trying. No. She got it moving. It got off the chest, but that's where it stopped, a few centimeters, and that's it. We go to Carion from France. It's 90 kilos, and we are in 63 kilo weight class. And it's she's already the winner of the weight class. 90. It's a new personal best for her. She has hit 85 earlier so she tied it on her second attempt. Now it's 90. And that's a big arch. If you see some people who don't have that arch, but she can kind of press 90-degree angle. But it was too much. Not today. But she's already the champion. We have Voho Tiina from Finland, and it's 92.5, and we are in 72 kilos weight class. So yeah, she has 87.5, as does Mayumi from Great Britain. And Voho's body weight was lighter, so she can win if she hits this lift. No, she doesn't hit it. So now, if Mayumi can hit hers, if she can hit it, she'll win. If she can't, she'll be second, because they finished with the same weights with Voho, and Voho's body weight was lighter. 92.5, and that's how she gets to the bench. She finds her grip first, and then takes good arch, which has shoulder blades on the bench, and then her feet on the ground. And nods to the spotter that I'm ready, lift it off already. Takes some time to get the start command. No. Too bad. Too heavy today. And yeah, this is an interesting, like on the first and second round, almost everybody. There was just one who missed her lift on the first and second round, and on the third round there's been just one hitting the weight. And that means they are trying to push it higher, and they are really trying. We have 95 kilos for Saari Marju from Finland. $95. She is the winner of the weight class 84 kilos already. And now she's hitting a new personal best. But it's too much. It was a big jump from 87.5 to 95. 7.5 kilos from second to third. It's a big jump. And she goes to shake hands, thank the referees. Blows some kisses to her friends, fans in the audience. Okay, Karatska from Ukraine, 97.5 that she missed on her second attempt. So, let's see. And she has already got a new personal best. 92.5 was her personal best, and she hit it on her opener, and now a new one. And there we go. Her arms are a bit shaking, she doesn't have a good position. Now she got it. And the spotter waited until she was settled with the bar. No, it's too much today. It looked heavy on her second attempt, or first attempt with this weight. And it was too much today. It doesn't matter, she won 92.5 kilos. She won the 57 kilo weight class. And we have Perälä and Go in 84 plus. So they both have said 97.5 is their last attempt. But let's see if we get a change after, if Perälä hits this weight. So if she hits this, she wins. Her body weight is lighter, as the Go has the same attempt. But if she can hit this, no, she cannot. So Co won't need to change the weight. 97.5 is what it takes to win 84 plus today. And Jackie Go from Great Britain. If she can hit it, she'll win. If she can't, she'll be second and get silver. And now it's 11:15 here in Finland. We'll have a small break after this lift. I will continue with men Masters 1 from 59 to 83 kilos at 11:30. So 11:30, it's in 45 minutes. No, it was too heavy for Co today. 97.5 is too heavy today. Nobody hit it in Masters 1. And I will see you in 45 minutes with Masters 1 men from 59 to 83 kilos.